Alright, let's jump right back into it. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. Okay, so words I like. Okay, so let's go with, I'm still very curious of what the hell's happening here, but let's see. Alright, so, ribbon. Ribbon. Massacre. Unending. Socks. Chocolate. Effigy. Atone. I guess just words that I like, so. Boop. Hurt. Determination. Fun. Climax. Oh, Doki Doki, that's the game. Color. Clumsy. Captive. Anger. Unacquitted. Entropy. Embrace. Frightening. And a tragedy. Let's see how horrendous this poem looks. I'm assuming they're going to read it to us. Hello again, Colin Furpre. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Colin Furpre. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Well, you're right, Yuri. I'm not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Shohei told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, Nisaki. Let's calm down here, okay? Nisaki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club room. Wow, okay. Nisuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Sorry. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nisaki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Colin Furpre always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, is that because your room is so messy it's distracting? And you almost set your house on fire once? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Colin Furpre have become good friends too? Sayori butchered her name. As usual, Soraya seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me in. Oh! Yuri even brought me something today, you know? Wait, Soraya? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. What is going on here? Soraya made it make it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, shit. We're gonna read, guys. We're gonna fucking read. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Yes! I finally get to read. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Soye and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Whew. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around in the closet. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the club today. This is interesting. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sore's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everybody what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come here in the first place if it's a literature event. I mean, Sore's right. No one wants to fucking read books. So it'll be more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sore is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate. Deliberating it like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nasuki would love to do that. You're right. Nasuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Oh, dot. No. Cupcakes it is then. Look at her face. What is that? She's about to cry right there. Look at that. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Alright. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sora is still his usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Soye can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, look at the... Wow. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Sore's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Holy shit, did you see that? She just jumped. That was amazing. I didn't know this came out. Oh, wow, okay. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. What if I want to nap, Sore? Does the school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Yeah. Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika's overhead. It's true, though. Yeah? I know. I watch all the heists. I watch all the anime. I gotta be prepared for the club, you know? You're always looking out for me, Sore. It's what I do best. That's a problem. Oh. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time, Sorye? You son of a bitch. That's It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Okay, that's a little bit better posture than Monica. I'll give her that much. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Look at her. She's just, you just see it in her eyes. Look at this. Look at her fingers. There's a lot going on. Soraya glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Well, I mean, you were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. Isn't that how she usually looks? Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Soraya's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Wow. I won't fall for that. There's more to you. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Yeah, let's just insult. So yeah, all right. So her bow's unkempt. Her hair's fucked. She could have done better here. Maybe she got the top button and stuff. Maybe she should have put more makeup on. We're just insulting her at this point. And there's a Two-Face stain on your collar right here. Wow, he's seeing things I don't see. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. This guy. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you weenie. Hey, you didn't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Hey, now we got an agreement. Yeah, she didn't even button up her blazer. Seriously, Soraya. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? This is a roast at this point. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, she'll change your mind. Oh my goodness. What is this camera angle? This is, okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Me? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Oh god. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say it out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Soraya's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Soraya hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh. This is great. Pew! That's so much better. Soraya puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Okay, Dad. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Soraya. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Yeah, right? I mean, come on. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poem?" Oh, fuck. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Colin for Bree. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. So this is what they were talking about. This is going to be anxious. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Soye still trots away trying to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? You're goddamn right. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Soye and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Soye is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nisaki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, it's poem time. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, this could be the make it or break it decision. Who do we want to smash? You know what? Since I don't know, I kind of... This is difficult, but I think I know what I'm going to do. We just think for 2 seconds. Who do we go for? We're going, you know what? We're going for Soye. She's our friend. We just unbuttoned her blouse. Let's go. I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Soye first. She's my good friend after all. Dot 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 dot. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Colin for Prey. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Soye, you must be seriously overreacting. She definitely is overreacting. That poem was absolutely garbage. It belongs in the trash. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion on this has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Asaki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Colin for Prey poem! That makes me feel extra special. Who doesn't want someone called Colin for Prey? Like I could feel your feelings in it. Oh. Oh! Soye hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Soye. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Colin for Bree. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Soye. I'm not really sure if Soye sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Okay, so, dear sunshine, the way you glow from my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Honestly, that's a pretty good poem. I would definitely read that again. Soye, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Jesus Christ. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Oh, this guy. Why am I still playing this fucking asshole? I wish I could have chosen another character. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, well we're showing our poems. All right, you know what? We're going for Nasaki. Dot. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Oh my god. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'd like it. Oh, okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's short, sweet, and simple. Yeah. I told you weren't going to like it. I like it. Well, now, what? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people didn't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Jesus. Liking this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everybody is. But if Nasaki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. The next person's gotta be Yuri. We're going right down the list, alright? Yuri. Let's get some good criticism. ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes for more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. What? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice. It's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. That's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is in new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her staggering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you some valuable feedback. Nisaki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nisaki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light. I can't read cursive. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing. Of the present but living in the past. The light thickens. The light flickers. I flicker back. Simple. I like it. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. If it wasn't too short, I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Colin for Brie. Really? Yeah, is it about lights? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you'd only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Okay. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Thanks, Yuri. Who should I show my poem to next? Alright, last but not least, Monica. Hi, Colin for Brie. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Oh, fucking goddamn. Let me just get into my pose when I read. This is a reading pose. Don't worry, Colin for Brie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if it's that sort of barrier, then we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had all these sorts of things in common. Well, my poem, I mostly picked death and a couple of weird things. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being, even if you show it in different ways. It ends up being more similar than you would think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Oh, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone would be so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, each their own. And you shouldn't be too afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help to find what suits you the most. Well, thanks, Monica. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, I definitely, I mean, I still want to write a poem about this pose. I think there's a lot to be described there. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? You got him right. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound perfectly confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's the case. I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film let down in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Well, that's vague as fuck. I guess, okay. I get what you mean. Kind of. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I guess they were looking at each other. That's kind of what I can get from that poem. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. It makes sense. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I've had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down to the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, TV advertisement Monica, with your stupid fucking poses. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. You're goddamn right, this is a literature club. We're also going to learn everything in this literature club. I love it. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nasaki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nasaki's eyebrows furrow into frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. That doesn't look very sad. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's nothing. Nasaki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. ... Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something else. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I wasn't looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorey liked it. And Colin Furpre did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Colin Furpre liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasaki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Colin Furpre appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, ... If I was full of myself, ... I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Colin Furpre started showing up. Nasaki! Nasaki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Colin Furpre. She's just trying to make me look bad. Is she? That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Colin Furpre. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Colin Furpre? Well... ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Yeah, how the hell am I doing here? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. Alright, well let's think about this. So we have... Who do we like more, I guess? Who do we prefer? You know what? We're going in. We're going in for Nasaki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Nasaki has a point. I think that I whacked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Nasaki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Ha ha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Nasaki, I think that's enough. You stop it. Huh? Me? But you were so mean to me. Nasaki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sorey is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Nasaki. Nasaki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? ... question mark? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Misaki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me calling for Pri. Sheesh. Misaki takes a breath. The thing about, Misaki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Misaki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Misaki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? Oh, I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, calling for Pri. Yeah, I'm having a really insane time here reading everybody's poems. I thought this was going to be a friendly club that we were going to join. I thought this would be a nice club. Not where we completely destroy each other. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. And of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. I like that. Of course. Yeah. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Oh, shit. Fuck. We're getting heated. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. I mean, this has been a pretty intense second day. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I did say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Calling for Pri, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everybody likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with a newfound determination. Calling for Pri. Ready to walk home. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Asaki. Does that kind of thing happen often? I'm actually kind of curious too. No. That's not really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know, calling for Pri, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Wow. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still isn't caught up into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wow. We'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. We have another poem to write. Yeah. Love the music. Alright, let's do flying. And bunny. Bubbles. Spinning. Awesome. Whirlwind. Hop. Giggle. Trying to run out of bunny here. He's on holiday. He's uncontrollable. He's also antagonizing. He's also a sad bunny. A beautiful bunny. A loud bunny. A fluffy bunny. And he's a forgiving bunny. He also loves death. And a romantic bunny. And he has socks. And he's a passionate bunny. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Colin Fabry. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry, or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, or that I would lend you some. Yeah, get destroyed. Get destroyed. But yeah, there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh, I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Colin Fabry to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retaliation. Damn, Yuri. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen often, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Wow. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. And after all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't let me come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to drink the sake and the milk making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whoop! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my Retribution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Oh, Nisaki. That's so nice of you. Oh, I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her rounds over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Nisaki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Nisaki. Can I try it? Jeesh. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Nisaki and wraps up her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Jeez, Nisaki's a man. You can't do this kind of stuff to her, Sayori. Cookie's still in hand. Nisaki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Nisaki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Nisaki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose this club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was in study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should probably play something for us, for Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Colin Fabry. Oh my god, she's assumed the position. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nisaki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished with her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Nisaki's disappeared into the closet. This happens often. Everybody's going in that damn closet. Colin Fabry! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know the festival's coming up. Me and Monika, we're gonna go make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Monika? Are you going with Colin Fabry to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Colin for Bree? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Shuri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. And on that note, we'll pick it up next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and don't forget to check out the rest of my videos.